Hey everyone, this is Cindy Tilson, and recently I've had people asking me, can you really generate leads on Facebook? And the answer to that question is yes, you can generate leads on Facebook for free without having to do any kind of paid advertising. And there's a lot of people that get on Facebook and spam, and don't really understand what they're doing. So I'm going to try to answer some questions in this video and tell you my tips and tricks for marketing on Facebook and getting leads there as well. And it really depends on, sometimes it can depend on the product that you're selling. But really it's all about you and how you present yourself on Facebook, because you have to not really brand the product, you have to brand yourself, because people are going to join people. They're not going to join a business. They're going to join under somebody who they know, who they trust, and who they want to partner with. And sometimes that doesn't really matter what the business is. They want to get in because their friend is saying that this business works, and then they want to get in. So it's all about branding yourself. And once you brand yourself on Facebook and you start putting ads out there, you're going to start seeing results. And it's something that you need to do on a consistent basis. And I'm trying to kind of get away from being over here right in the corner. But consistency is a big part on Facebook. People need to see you every day. They need to see you, doing things on Facebook, being out there, getting yourself out there to the people, and getting your business seen, because that's how you're gonna get people in. It's not going to be by spamming. And one of the first things that I will tell you to do is to create a separate Facebook account for just your business. And I stress this very strongly because when I first started marketing, I did not do that. I, just added all of my marketing friends on my regular Facebook page. And that's turned out to be, it's not necessarily a bad thing if you do that, but what you want to do is, like I said, have a separate Facebook profile that's just your business and your business associates on that timeline, on that profile, because a lot of your business associates and people that are following you, they're not going to want to see a whole lot of pictures and other things that you may post, personal things. Whereas your friends are going to want to see your personal stuff. Your business partners or people that are marketers are going to want to see your businesses. So that's one of the reasons why I say to definitely create a new Facebook profile, and don't use your personal Facebook profile and make the same mistake that I did. My personal page is so jam-packed with friends and business partners right now that I'm almost at my max of 5,000 friends on my Facebook. But the thing is I get the people coming in and the people viewing my Facebook because I have put myself out there with my personal page. So I continue to market with my personal page, but I also do have another Facebook that I only do my business on. So that is my first thing, is that you need to actually have a separate Facebook profile. And the one thing that you need to remember is that your timeline is your store. Just like if you were selling a product, you want people to see that product over and over and over and over again. So your timeline needs to be your store, and it needs to be where you brand yourself. So with that said, whether you're doing a physical product like makeup or health products or what have you, keep that in your timeline. Let your friends and people see that in your timeline over and over and over again every day. And the more they see that you're using the products, or, you know, if it's a digital product or if it's, you know, whatever the product is. Show that you are actually using this product and what it is doing for you and what it is doing for your family. And the people that are already following you, they're going to see your progression. They're going to see what you're doing, and they're going to want to get in the business with you as well. So use your timeline to brand yourself with your business. With that said, your status is very important on Facebook. Make sure you're updating your status 3 to 5 times a day with your business. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're pitching the business every single time, but it could be something like, you know, being out with your family, you know, at a restaurant or you know, on vacation or whatever, and you're still getting paid. You're not actually pitching your business, you're just showing what your business is doing for you. So that's what people are going to want to see. So update that status. Another question that people ask me is, should I use a fan page? Now, I myself have a couple of fan pages, and I do have a video that does show you how to create a fan page, which I will put in the description of this video, so you can check that one out as well if you want to create one. The thing about a fan page is you can post your business there, and then if you're going to post into Facebook groups, you're going to just take your URL from your fan page and post your fan page. And that could be whatever you know, your fan page can be whatever you want it to be. But with mine, what I have is like at the top of my fan page, I have my business logo, and then of course my picture of myself and whatnot. And then I just continue to update the fan page, and then you can post it that way. The thing with fan pages is if you're going to post in groups, you can't post from your fan page itself. You have to actually have a Facebook profile to post in groups, unless you're posting your URL for people to just look and go through your fan page. So it's up to you on whether you create one. I have several for a couple of different businesses that I do, and sometimes it can get overwhelming if you're trying to do too much and spread yourself about too thin. But the main thing is getting yourself out there and updating your timeline, because your timeline is your store. If you're posting in Facebook groups, the one thing that I will tell you is to make sure that it is an active group. If the group is not active, it's not going to do you any good to post your ad there, because nobody's going to see it. And the way you can do that, and I'm just going to go over to where my groups are and show you what I mean about active groups. Groups. Oh, he's one. Okay, and it's going to take just a minute to get there. So when you're on your group page, and I don't like the way it is now, but you're going to see, usually, it'll say how many unread posts there are. So like if there is 10 unread posts, then you know that that is an active group. And then you can also see, you know, before you even go there, how many members it has. And this one right here has 31,000 members. So this one would be a really good group to post in. I usually say a group that has more than 10,000 members is a really good group to post in. Some say 20,000. It's just a personal preference, but the biggest thing is that the group is active. And if you log into a group and you see that somebody posted 9 minutes ago, and then you see somebody post an hour ago, and, you know, 7 hours ago, this is an active group. If you go to a group, and I'm going to try to see if I can find one. I think I know one that's not very active. Let's see. If you go to a group, and I have somewhere I've posted, and they have to approve your post, and I've had posts being approved for like over a year now, and that's just ridiculous. Most of these are my really good ones that I post in. So, and it might take me a while to go through, so I'm not going to really go through them. But make sure that, you know, pay attention to your unread posts, how many have been posted. Pay attention to when the last post was created and posted. If it was 2 days ago, don't even bother posting in that group because your ad's not going to get seen. You want to be in groups that are active. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is the best times for posting on Facebook. And I'm in Eastern Standard Time, and my best times for posting are usually around 8:30 in the morning and 8 and 8:30 at night. And the reason for this is you want to post when more people are on Facebook, and we all know that Facebook is 24/7, and there's millions and millions and millions and billions of people on Facebook. But everybody's in a different time zone, you know, whether you're international, whether you're in the States. You know, if you're on East Coast like I am, West Coast is 3 hours behind us. So you have to kind of think about that. So for me, the best times are about 8:30 in the morning, 8:30 at night. And that gives everybody that's on the West Coast time to wake up. And, you know, they're getting their coffee. They're on Facebook. They're looking at things. The same with at night time, you know. Around 8:30 my time, you know, everybody on the East Coast is finishing up their dinner. They're getting on Facebook. They're looking around. They're checking their notifications and things. So that is why that is the best times that I have found to post on Facebook, and make sure that where you're posting, if you're posting in groups, you're posting in an active group. So those are my tips for Facebook marketing and generating free leads. And you can check out the video below about how to create a fan page if you would like to. I'm also available to help you with questions if you have any questions about Facebook and any kind of marketing. If you want to get in the business that I do, it's a business that can be used to run any business that you want, even if you already have a primary business. This business is the backbone for any business that you're in. And you can also generate residual income every month, $20 payments, $100 payments one time, and $400 payments one time. And people are blowing this up. There are people who are just starting that are already generating sales within their first 24 hours. So it's a great business to get into as well. So I will see everyone on my next video, and I hope that this one found you all to be helpful, and that you enjoyed it. So I will see y'all all later, and have a wonderful afternoon and Wednesday. Bye-bye.